Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to Ireland Bound. And for a certain number one fan of mine, she's going to love this one tonight. I've actually got two packages to open. Strangely enough, I ordered them both at the same time. They came from the same place. This came from the West Coast. This came from out of country. This one arrived yesterday. This one came in tonight. And she already knows that it was supposed to be coming because today is her birthday when I'm filming this, even though it's not going to be her birthday when I actually show it. So Kayla, my dear, think of this as your birthday opening. Okay, so I'm going to start with the big one first, because there's something that's in it that I am going to use for everything else. So let's get this open here. my lovely little knife that I bought has disappeared. I think someone with four legs and a tail has absconded with it. So I can't find it. Okay, so yes, I'm going to start with this one. This is going to be my last package opening because, except for a few small things, I'll have everything that I need pretty much. And those small things are things that I can get here locally pretty easily. Okay, so the number one thing, this is the thing that I wanted more than everything. Well, there's two things I wanted, but this is the second one. This. In case you're wondering, this is a carry-on bag. It's got, I'll have to figure out how everything goes, but it's supposed to be a backpack. I'll have to look it all over. I haven't had a chance to look it over because, as you see, I just pulled it out. But it can be carried like this, like, excuse me, young man, what are you doing? This is not yours. This is my video. Go away. I have a visitor in the video. Go play. But anyways, it can be carried. It's got hooks where you can like put a strap on it and carry it like this. And then like I said, I'll have to figure out exactly, probably there's somewhere in here, but there's a thing where you can carry it like a backpack. And this is going to be my carry-on bag that I'm going to put things like, undergarments, an extra shirt or two, and a few things to take on the plane, just in case me and my luggage get separated. And there's at least, I've got something that my boss's mother gave me yesterday, which I'm going to put in the video too, even though it wasn't something I ordered. But this has got several pockets on it. It's got like a side pocket here, where I could stick something, maybe something to carry. It's got another one here on the other side as well. Let's see. Give me a second. Oh, and it has a handle on this end, so I can carry it. This is the upright side, to carry it like this. There's lots of little things on it. Like I said, it's going to take me a while to figure it all out. But see, open it up, reach down in here, and looks like it's partitioned into a big part of the thing, and then there's a small one, almost like a place to put like a computer stuff, and then there's a zipper part. That's all like this big inner compartment here. I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. There is a thing where you could like put your shoes. Like you want to put a pair of shoes down there, or something like that. So it's got a compartment there to put things in. You just got to figure out how to get closed back up. And the thing that kind of folds over it unfolds and it folds back over. So that way you kind of get a little bit of protection. There's this nice big front pocket right here where you could probably stick a couple of things. Got another nice, here. And here is at least one strap. That might, like I said, I'll have to figure it all out. This might actually be the complete backpack thing. I'll have to figure it all out later. But yeah, so there's, like I said, it's got those two front pockets. It's got one on the bottom, a couple side pockets. Nothing on the lid though. There's nothing here. And then, like I said, it's got the big inner pocket with a couple of things in it. Well, I'm going to leave this open because some of the other things I have, I'm going to stick into it. Okay. And when I opened it up, this came out. Yeah, I know you're going, okay, Jennifer, come on, open it up. Show us what it is. Give me a second here. Let me get the plastic off. Put it in the trash there. On one of my videos, I had showed y'all a little thing that I was going to take with me. This is a cousin to it. It's another little holder where you can hold multiple cards. Because I happen to think it's like, I might, want to take several SD cards with me. It's got a couple of good sized pouches here. Here's 3 smaller ones. Another thing, 3 smaller, 3 smaller. So it's got several in there, so that way you can stick. Let's see. Let's do it this way. There's 1 page, 2 page, 3, 4. That's halfway through, so that would be 8 total. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. See, the old one that I had would only hold 6. And I started thinking about it, and I thought, I am going to be taking a lot of pictures and a lot of video. A whole lot. And I started thinking, it's like, that 6 package or 6 hole thing there might not be big enough. I mean, if you're doing a big trip like Ireland, there's going to be a ton of stuff. So I was sitting there thinking, okay, I might need to get something a little more. So I got this. So that way, like I said, I would have plenty. I figured I'd buy like 4 or 5 cards. I've got the one, of course, that's in the thing there. And I can buy a few more good sized ones. And then, of course, if I'm over there and I realize it's like, oh my word, okay, I brought 4 cards and I've used 3 of them, and I'm only on the 4th day of my trip. It's like, I might want to buy another 1 or 2. So this was to make sure that I had enough space for all of my cards. So I'm going to put that into my bag. And okay, this one here, this was one that actually Kayla and we had talked about, and I realized going over into a foreign country, not knowing their prices on things, and maybe not fully knowing where to go and buy stuff, something I should probably get. I bought, it's basically, hold on a second, it's basically connector cables. See, whoops, sorry. See, you got the part that goes into like your computer here, your camera here, and then this part would go into the socket. So I thought, I'm going to buy 3 brand new ones. The only purpose of these is to take with me to Ireland. Okay, that's why I bought these. So that way I would have 3 brand new cables, and they wouldn't all of a sudden break on me. Because when you're in an area where and it's like you're going along there, and all of a sudden you realize I put my phone on to charge all night long, and I lost power. It was at X%, and when I got up this morning, it was 4% lower. You realize all of a sudden, okay, my cord might not be charging. And like I said, being in a foreign country and not wanting to have to hunt someplace up, not having anyone, knowing anyone over there, I didn't, whoops, dropped one. I didn't want to be having to hunt a place up and trying to find one, so I figured I'd go ahead and buy 3 cords. So they were part of a 3-pack, and I figured, okay, you know, I'll go ahead and I'll get all 3. There's a blue one, a purple one, and a black one. So I mean, it's like that would be my phone, that would be my laptop, and my camera. You know, so that I'd be able to charge any 3 of those at any one time. But I'm going to leave them in the bag because it will keep them together, and that goes in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to skip over. There's one more here, but this is something I needed a little bit more to be able to make my out. You know, you have to have a certain amount when you're doing online orders, so that way you can get shipping and stuff. You know, if you don't have, you know, X amount of dollars, they won't ship. And so that was my shipping for that. Now this other one that I'm fixing to show you, it's one that, in all honesty, anyone who is traveling should have. I've heard stories about people using these. Okay, y'all know what this is? Whoops. Sorry, I went a little bit too far, didn't I? This is an AirTag. It's, since I don't have iPhone, since I do Android, I couldn't use like the ones put out by Apple. I had to find one that would work with Android. So I got a 6-pack because I'll have 3 pieces of luggage. I will have my big suitcase, which will have the bulk of my clothes and stuff in it. I'll have this one here that I just bought that you saw, and then there's the one that I showed you a couple weeks ago that my friend made me. So I figured if I have one each in each of these, and then I've got like 3 spares. You know, so if something happens, I've got some spares. So this was the other big thing. This was actually the thing that I had ordered whenever I found the other things, and I thought, you know, I do need a boarding bag. You know, and so I got that. You know, it's supposed to be a backpack. I just got to figure out how to use this backpack, which I'll have plenty of time for that. And before I get to the other thing, I was going to show you what my boss gave me. I thought it was so sweet that she thought of me like this. I don't know if she's going to get to see it, but Vicki, thank you. She got me 2 packages. She I can't remember where she said she got them from now, but let's see. I'm going to set that one down. I actually opened this one because I wanted to look a little better at it. I got 3 small bottles. Okay. This one right here is shampoo. Okay, so I've got basically 2 bottles of shampoo. This one right here is a shower gel. So I've got 2 bottles of shower gel. This one right here, it's a lotion. 2 bottles of lotion. And 2 bars of soap. Now I actually have a soap caddy, one of those little enclosed ones. I'm going to take that, and you know, this will go into it. Also, another thing that was in this, and since I don't wear a lot of makeup simply for the fact that I'm allergic to basically 99% of the stuff out there, it is a makeup remover wipe. Technically, yeah, sure, it removes makeup, but it can be used for anything else that you might need to clean. There is a chance that might go into my emergency kit, which I think I've mentioned that I was going to take. I haven't actually showed y'all because it's in my truck. But if you'll remember, there was a video that I did, oh my word, it was several videos back, that I had gotten some iodine swabs that had like a cotton swab on each end. It was like the size of, you know, like a regular cotton ball swab, you know, like you'd use to clean out your ears, which you're not supposed to do. you know, or if you need to apply something, you know, you use that. It was basically it's the same thing, but the stick part in between the swabs was hollow and it had iodine in it. So I'm going to be taking an emergency med kit because, as I said in that other video, you know, if I'm like out at one of the places that I want to go, that I'm working real hard to get to go to, is Giant's Causeway. I know I've mentioned it about like 2 or 3 of my videos here. If I go out to Giant's Causeway and let's say I slip and my arm slides, I might have like a big gash on my arm, and like I said, not knowing exactly where to go, you know, I could get one of these, I could wipe off all the excess dirt, then I could get the iodine, and I could you know, clean it out with the iodine, make sure it was good and taken care of that way. So, you know, like I said, even though they say makeup remover, you can do more with them than just remove makeup. You can do a lot more with them. But anyways, yeah, so that is all the stuff. I think, yep, that's all that's in there. And that was both the sacks with the exception of this last thing. And like I said, this last thing, I had gotten it just for the fact that I needed to fill out the amount that I needed. So I got this. Jennifer, what is it? Well, give me a second. Let me figure out how to, oh, okay, there we go. You open it up, and it is an egg cooker. You know, you take and you can scramble. I thought that there was a little insert that went in it, but apparently in this one there's not. Anyways, like you do like a scrambled eggs or something, you know, or you want to do a little bit of an omelet, you know, stick a little bit of like meat or vegetables or something in there, and then you close it up like this. You stick it in the microwave for a couple of minutes. You cook it. You open it up, and you have an omelet. So, anyways, yeah, I got this to cook eggs in. Nice, quick, easy way to cook eggs. Like I said, I needed something to fill out the order, and so that was it. So I got an egg cooker. But yeah, that's let's see. Yeah, not too long of a video, but like I said, got a few things. Got a nice carry-on bag so that way I can take it with me on the plane. Like I said, put, you know, an extra set of clothes, because sometimes your luggage does not get with you onto the next plane. And like I said, I want to make sure that I have something to wear. So yeah, you know, might put, you know, like my night clothes in that, you know, so something to sleep in, the lovely undergarments that ladies need to wear, and even if I don't put a pair of pants in there, I'll at least put a shirt. You know, whenever I come back, I might have it packed with all my goodies that I get. But anyways, yeah, so that is my trip stuff for this one. So just a little bit of things. Kayla, I hope you enjoyed it. And for Kayla, the question that you asked me in the truck tonight, that bag was the answer to it. I told you I'd tell you what it was. So yeah, you're asking me, that is the answer. That's the bag. I'm going to use that to carry a lot of stuff in. So anyways, that's it for tonight. My battery is getting low, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.